Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Amanda, and in this video we're going to have a little look at facing our fears to eliminate them. So when we get fears are just memorized feelings of the past, meaning that we just had an experience in our life that taught us what it felt like to experience this fear of failure, or to experience negativity, to experience thoughts that are undesirable. So when conscious manifesting is great for understanding that they are just thoughts. So even if you are not someone who is into the whole kind of manifesting community, you can rest in the confidence that becoming more aware of your thoughts is how you actually elevate over the fears of failure and the lack of confidence as well too. So when we have emotions that are feeling real to us in the moment, when we are having thoughts of the fear of failure in the moment, just accept them, just face them in the moment, because all we are is an awareness. And if we have an awareness of our thoughts of failure, it means that we also have an awareness of success. So even if you're somebody who has this assumption that you have failed a few times in your life, there will be parts of your life, if you look at it, that are a success as well too. So when we train our mind to redirect and dwell on the success concept rather than the failure concept, over time then we will eliminate the fear of failure. So it's to face it up in the moment, to know that the more that you try to resist these thoughts of failure, it can become more potent in your reality in that moment. Because when you try to resist something, we all know it builds an emotion within, and it causes us to kind of feel that the emotion is not going to dissolve. But this is why we do breath work, this is why we do our meditations, and it's to come back into our awareness of what is going on in this moment. Because there is nothing, really, everything exists only in your mind. But when you are aware that everything is existent in your mind, it means that you can also rest in the assumption that if I have an awareness that failure exists, well, that means I also have an awareness that success exists. So if I'm thinking of failure in this moment in time, it's only because simultaneously success is also existing at the same time with this concept of failure. So that means then that there's a possibility that I am successful, as well as these thoughts that are coming up and telling me that I am a failure. So when we face the fear like this, we understand that it's just a thought, it's just an emotion, and we can allow it to come up and not be afraid of it. Don't suppress thoughts and negative feelings down. Accept them in the moment for what they are. They're just part of the human experience. And as we come into this realization of this, we become more aware of our awareness essentially as well too. I'm actually think I'm going to change the actual title of my channel to awareness rather than confidence mindset. I am very grateful for all of the support that I have received from so many of you over the past year as well too. When I am grateful for all the likes and all the new people that come and subscribe onto my channel, and I am grateful for your continued support along the way. But I have a lot more content to create, and I do feel that as I am elevating more in my own consciousness as well too, that everything really is just coming down to our awareness of being aware, and that's all everything is. And so when we become aware of our awareness, we are just becoming aware. Then even in conscious manifesting, we're becoming conscious of the thoughts that we are having. So the next time that you feel that you have a negative emotion about failure, or you have a negative fear about failure, understand that it's your human body reacting to a memorized feeling of the past. So that means that it doesn't exist anymore, and it's only going to exist if you continue to say that it exists for you. But when you are becoming aware that it's there, you can say, well, thank you for this awareness, because I have this awareness, that means I also know what it means to be successful. So I'm actually going to dwell on the meaning of success now, and I'm going to think of all the ways that I am successful. And we can look at ourselves as just waking up in the morning as successful, having another day where we are able to experience our world through our senses is a success as well too, because everything that we are experiencing in our life is done through our senses. It's done through the perception of what we believe to be true, through the senses that we have, what we tell ourselves to be true. And so we redirect our thoughts, because we're not just redirecting our thoughts just to manifest things into our life. We're redirecting them to create that fulfillment and satisfaction within ourselves, so that when things come along, we are able to notice them in the moment. We see the opportunities, we attract the opportunities to us, we attract the love to us because we are more loving, we attract the success to us because we're thinking more along the lines of success, because we're becoming more aware of our limitless and dissolving away our limitations. And because we're becoming more aware of how limitless that we are, that means that we can stand up to fears and negative thoughts and just accept them for what they are, which is just thoughts. And it's just up to us of where we're going to shift our awareness into the next moment. So the next time that you feel that you are feeling in this kind of way, understand that to say that nothing is real. I don't really want to sound too condescending on that, but really nothing is real unless you continue to put focus awareness on it. So it's like me even doing these videos and things like that. I have an awareness that I am doing these videos, but even the technology and everything that I use, if I'm not looking at the technology or looking into the camera and I am away doing something else in my day, does the camera exist? That kind of way. So it's just about refocusing your awareness into the things, the thoughts and everything that you want to experience, understanding that fear and failure and all of those kind of things are just limitations, and you're going beyond the limitations. And because you're going beyond the limitations, you can say to yourselves, well, I am just an awareness, and so because I am aware of these limitations, I'm also aware that the limitlessness within me exists simultaneously. So just as this exists, success and what I want and what I desire exists as well too. And if I am just awareness and I have an awareness of a desire, that means that desire exists. And what I am doing is actually transcending myself over the whole time, space, reality to get to the desire quicker than I would have normally done if I was allowing myself to just accept the limitations that I experiencing in this 3D world. So I hope this video makes sense, and you can leave a comment down below if you have any more questions, or you can email me as well too. Again, thank you so much for all the likes and the comments and subscribes. It really does mean a lot to me, and it helps me to continue on with my journey on this channel. So thank you so much, and I will chat to you soon.